Hi, folks. We are back at the Battle for the Seven Kingdoms. So we are rushing into a game between the Proudwing Kings and the Zouaves, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. They've already started, so we don't have the time to check the decks. But it is the second game, so we lead 1-0, and Hanno Lünser is playing against rowandra. It's Qohor against Martell, banner of the Stag. And as you can see, yeah, no referees. So this is still the previous restricted list, 1.9, I think it is, that has red beast restricted with along with Zora Reborn. So you cannot play both, but now you can outside of this tournament. But this restricted list stays in effect until the tournament is over because the decks were built with this restricted list in mind. Saraaa is here with me, the winner of the first game. Hello.
Hello.
So hopefully Hanno can win this one. Then I won't have to fight in the last one. So some tricks are annoying. Mainly the thing that wins the game, of course, for Martell Stag is, oh, okay, what's happened here? is last of the giants into Varys. That's one you don't want to see. 3 shots and the Iron Throne, that's not so bad. Now, do you try to Murgulis Robert away? Is the question if you are rowandra. It's quite
Good,
a hit.
good start for Hanno. If there's no more Willis, he gets maybe a do for at least a bodyguard. Hopefully.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Opens with Pentoshi.
Hanno has to go first. Now this smells like Varys trying to trick the opponent into extending, or maybe you just play Pintoshi so that you can get Dorn and get your game started. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have any econ at the moment, so yeah.
You can't just marshal Varys because then it's very easy for the Baratheon deck to milk him. Then that's a problem.
Yeah, some attachments, hopefully.
Ugh.
Okay, that's nice.
One more. Okay, hunting accident. Just marshaled. That's going to be traded first opportunity.
Yeah, I have to try to put it somewhere that it doesn't get sacrificed right away. But I don't think anything here sacrifices itself, right? Maybe just put it on your own, even.
But then you do need to win a
Yeah,
challenge
yeah.
still. Okay, let's see what's coming. You definitely don't want Imri marshaled like that usually in the opening. Can Hagar is played, you need to deal with him as well. Venom's played, okay.
Could actually poison herself to get rid of that extra attachment, but right? Or she can't.
Let's see. Yeah, in theory, it's possible. Card in Shadows must be Shadow Priestess. And Gaston Grey. Now you can't attack
Ah,
with this guy because Robert is participating by default. And is there going to be gold left for Varys is the question.
yeah, there is. If he doesn't play Shadow Priestess, of
He has
course.
5 cards in hand and it needs to be Varys and specifically Last of the Giants. There could be
Mm-hmm.
also Jukan Hagar now that Baratheon cannot possibly stop, which is
Well, he can try Power Challenge with Dragonstone Faithful if it goes through. Trades that hunting accident for seized.
yeah, which then goes away, of course. If you have to attack with Robert, then trade it away for
Yeah,
bodyguard, most
yeah.
likely.
Sounds like a good plan, but let's see if it's possible.
Gaston Grey is not a problem if you can see it coming because there's also rationing. The Smith and King in the North, all of them stop Gaston. Now we don't particularly want this lady to go with her Venomous Blade coming back, although Econ to keep replaying Venomous Blade is not that great. Let's see what Hanno does. So whatever he does, okay.
Okay, so he kneels the infiltrator.
So there's not going to be a Varys or a Jagan Hagar. Question is, how does Hanno win a challenge to get a bodyguard? And does he need to bother? Because he could play Air next round to stop Morgulis. Or if Morgulis happens, the econ for Martell kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just play on without Robert, I guess. And I think this kind of needs to be defended. Otherwise, immediately run into problems as Martell. Yeah. Yeah, so now I guess you defend the military and then you either try air or you go into one of the plots that stop Gaston. I'm guessing it's one of those. I'd play the Smith. You could also play supporting the Fate. That stops the Varys threat, but clearly it's not there. Otherwise, usually Martell would just spend it right before dupes come into play and bodyguards. Doesn't bother with the other challenges. Could initiate 2, right? Okay, I guess he didn't want Robert to gain power on defense.
Which is fair enough, I guess.
So doesn't plan to reset Robert away. First Snow is in the deck. Could get rid of Hunting Accident, Venomous Blade, leave Robert alone to be marched, but then you are without a board as well.
Yeah, that's... Although, yeah, you want to get Lancer back to maybe do something with it.
King in the north into exchange. Okay, so that the King in north stops everything. It's the most useful plot in that respect. Stops Econ as well for both players. Now what does he... First of all, Hanno decides who is first player. Well,
I don't know if there's much benefit to going first because...
if you could get a Warhammer, now there is a lore character, right? So Robert would participate with his... So maybe you can try to intimidate most of the board. Or you could just go second.
Warhammer and Selisi would be perfect. Maybe another roller attachment.
3 cards in hand though, so...
Yeah, you draw 2 more.
Still deciding. So Hanno goes first. Now let's see what we can actually show you what we have. So it's going to be forced to give him his Viper Eyes. Probably some kind of chamber, I would say, that cannot even trigger.
Ooh, and Secret Pact.
Secret Pact sucks, but then you do have
Well,
the
actually, now
Azor
you have
Reborn.
Azor High Reborn, so...
You need roll characters though to make use of that. And Orphan of the Green Blood is the other card. He gives him Blood Orange Grove as well. Okay, so that can trigger. I was thinking maybe the chamber because Mad King's command is there and you lose a bunch of locations. So let's see. What we need is, yeah, something like that. He cannot trigger, but at least it's another lore character. And unfortunately, 2 gold is completely wasted. Yeah, sad day. Well, he's going to have a decent round, I would say. He's going to trade for bodyguards, for a bodyguard anyway, on Robert. Might even consider trading for... Well, he has 2 attachments. I guess Hunting Accident is going for a bodyguard, and that's it, I would say.
Well, you could do 1 for Warhammer and then for bodyguard.
Yeah, you can do something in between, yeah. 3 go left. Now, you can play Last of the Giants, but you put in Jaqen Hagar and
Yeah, doesn't
Varys
do much.
blank, basically blank without their triggers. Kind of a waste here for both players. So now we see Hunting Accident, surely. Oh, okay, Vengeance for us. Richard. Now, Richard Horp is a 6-coster, and Duel is in the deck. We didn't have a chance to look at that, but yeah. Couldn't really marshal him until Duel is gone, but he would have been useful. And now, what did he do? He traded first for Red God's Blessing. That will let Robert participate in another challenge. No, Intimidate down now. And you cannot trade it away because then Robert doesn't participate. Oof, and his Viper Eyes.
Yeah, we knew that that's coming, right?
Yeah, so that's going to take Stannis. Quite damaging all of this. And now I think power is getting up there. He can do military, and he has
Now
to
you
trade.
have to trade for bodyguard, yeah. Especially since he lost.
He's going to lose intrigue as well, so he's going to be completely without a hand.
Well, he could use the. Oh no, he can't use the King's Gate this round, yeah. King's Gate could have had kicked, right?
I mean, Morgulis is kind of bad for Martell, right? The econ sucks, and you could play Mad King's Command. There's 8 cards in the Martell hand, and you could waste most of them. Although you need to deal with Gaston, so I guess you're playing one of the plots that deal with Gaston. That would really be only at this point the Smith and rationing.
Yeah. Okay.
Couldn't be played at the moment. He could have traded for Seal, but there wasn't a good chance. 7-3. I mean, Hanno is within a round of being able to win. Do you try? You can't even try for Snow because Alistair is there now. Good King in the North, but it's gone now. There's no drop lot. Would have been so nice. That Vengeance on Intrigue was, yeah, annoying. Now you could even just play Richard Horp and try to win. From 7 to 15, okay, you need a few. And Milk is there, and Secret Pact is a thing, so.
Did he get milk? No, he got Secret.
We don't know that he has Milk in hand,
yeah.
but it is in the deck.
Think I'd try rationing.
Yeah, you could try the Smith. You can kneel
Depends.
Econ with that as well.
Yeah, true, but maybe.
Rationing would stop something like Jaqen Hagar. Hanno selects first. Now you could pull the trigger on Morgulis, but then that's so risky. That loses you the game potentially if Hanno top decks well. Hanno could play Air.
Well, but then what do you do about Gaston, right?
It's the second exchange against the Smith. Hanno wins initiative. He can kneel one of the blood orange grows, so it doesn't matter if he goes first or second specifically. But I would say
But
first.
he doesn't have that many attachments anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you go first because there's 2 of them, right? So the Smith will have the first or the second action.
Is there anything else that could be nerfed?
Well,
that
obviously,
could come in.
Gaston will have to
no,
be
but like something that could come in that you would need to kneel.
That you would need to kneel. No,
There's chamber.
Chamber and the Dornish fiefdom, I guess. Water Gardens would kind of be nice to kneel. But I mean, surely there's half a chance of getting another attachment.
Yeah.
Thinking about going first. or not. I mean, he could get secret pact that okay, he has the attachment to get around it, and he can get milk. That's the more annoying one, because then Robert's double renown is gone and you're not getting that much power in the round. Although you could trade for a disputed claim that gives him single renown, I guess. Games can start turning around, although in our testing, when they did, they didn't fully turn around because Mad King's command kind of blocked Martell's comeback. It's going to be 8 gold with using the reducer and the reducer location. Okay, so this time Rowandra goes first. He's going to get Burning
Milk.
or the Misty Morn. He's going to get one of the milks. Probably
Yeah,
the
do for
throne.
throne and Shadow City Bastard is annoying, but was there another character? I don't think so. Oh, Jakar. Yeah.
Yeah,
fair enough.
can give him
Don't
that
want
one.
that.
Shadow City Bastard. I mean, you still need to pay for it. You kneel one Blood Orange Grow and then the other gets nailed. That leaves you on 4 gold for the round. Milk takes 1 of that gold away.
Well,
Now the Smith needs to trigger. Yeah.
there is a lot of neutral and Baratheon cards, so the orange groves are not as good icon as fiefdoms or stuff.
Yeah, when I play this deck in testing, the left standing all the time. I mean, if he leaves the gold, he can get the Varys this round, in theory. But it's,
Yeah, with 13 cards in hand,
yeah,
it's hard to say that he would.
and it would be quite a bad round in
Yeah.
terms of power. Okay, Robert is now milk, so he was the main power source. What does he do? He's nailed the Blood Orange Grow, I guess. Better to do that immediately if you're going to use it or not. Okay, that can take Alistair's icons.
But now we know there's not enough gold for.
Yeah. So
Unless there's Torgatas?
No, he's finished marshalling, so
Ah, okay.
that's it. Kneel the Gaston, please.
Oh, nice. He draws a card, yeah. Is that something good? I not forget to make Gaston.
It would be quite a serious misplay, but not game losing. Just don't do it anyway. It's just kneel it. You could have Robert returned and Milk goes away. I mean,
Yeah, but you lose 3 power.
it's not the most stupid thing in the world, so, but I would kneel it. Now, what did Alistair draw? Something playable. An attachment to get an extra bodyguard would be perfect thing to get, I guess. He could leave himself some gold and get a seized on Gaston, but I think he still has a rationing that maybe next round he has to play Matkins Command or Air, in which case would be alright to get seized. Yeah. Wish I could type in the chat to please Neil Gaston.
Yes.
I can't.
It's okay.
Okay, he does it. Does that mean he's going to pass? I mean, he has a good board. It's not like it's a disaster. And if Morgulis is played 2 cards in hand, Could be alright. Well, this time he did go second, so he's not going to intimidate the board here. Might get intrigue claim against him. I don't know. But he should be able to get 5 power and then trigger Kingsgate. We are all getting stressed.
Yeah.
I find these team games extremely hard to watch when my teammates are playing.
Micha is a very harsh critic.
Okay, it's going to leave the goal. Maybe there's a Melisandre or something that is just better to spend next round or after Margulis. So. Okay, we'll see. I would consider. Well, okay, you need to.
Yeah, you need to spend a lot to defend, and then you don't get.
I guess it depends what's in hand, right?
Yeah.
If he defends with war, we'll know there's something there. But then Alistair is getting his icons stripped and nothing is happening this round for Baratheon. So
well, no, Robert still can do a challenge on his own.
Maybe the thing to do, if there's something really good, is just to trigger Kingsgate. Oh, he can't. He needs another power before that.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Defense it for it.
So he must have something prepared to defend it. And
well, actually, even if he does strip his icons, he then wins both challenges still just with the reducer, and Robert's not that horrible. He can defend now with Alistair. Although there's not that many attachments that he can trade away, right?
there's nothing. Saraaa Reborn and Bodyguard. I mean, you could trade this for Seal, stand him, do another challenge. He doesn't have Renown. Okay. Protecting his power. He thinks he's going to win in the long game. He's protecting his assets here. Maybe preparing for a Mad King's command, although with Gaston there, I don't know. I mean, there's 4 gold. You could seize it now, but you're losing what? You're not losing Bodyguard. So you'd have to trade the Saraaa Reborn. 1 is gone.
Is there? Oh yeah, no. It's gone.
Now, potentially, you could take Alistair's icons and do a military with Martell. Hanno could have left everything here and just done challenges back. I don't know if that was the better plan or not. I guess time will tell. This is a very Argento way of playing, right? Defend power, defend everything. Just keep your cards.
Yeah, it's not very rushy though. He could start with the military with Alistair.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe is he thinking that he doesn't particularly want military because of that venomous blade?
Yeah, potentially.
And does he trade Saraaa Reborn? If trading down is dangerous, but does he trade it for a bodyguard on Cilici? Then he's really well protected. Can't really get reset from there.
Yeah, so annoying there's not an extra attachment.
If he wants to do military, then I guess he can trade for a seal of the hand anyway. Stand Robert. Then trade that for another Saraaa Reborn, or just leave it. You could leave it on him. It even gets past Gaston, since he's not automatically participating. Okay, now Alistair's icons are going, but he's going to lose this, and Seal could be put in.
Yeah, no, that's his weapons.
There was a Lori infiltrator. Well, if that's the best there was, he can now use the King's Gate pretty safely. So that's the second his wipe price. I don't think there's any more. Yeah. Unopposed military, and he could do seal into disputed claim at best, but I'm thinking you leave the seal there. It's a good attachment. You could trade for a bodyguard. Then Martell is kind of stuck. Can't first know you, can't duel you, can't Morgulis you. And Varys is kind of late now. I mean, it's not happening this round.
I think I'd try bodyguard.
But you are losing the big attachment. You can't trade up. Maybe he could trigger King's Gate during the challenge, see what happens. Is he thinking to pass? He would win dominance if he passed against the throne. That's one power that he would get from unopposed. But, Martell and the Recon. Okay. Fair enough. Good that he's thinking about it, because in his first game, he didn't trigger it when possibly he should have. Okay. Misses the action window. And takes... Okay. Well, he did see...
Dominance?
He saw the cards and decided best I can do is to take dominance. Interesting. Could have traded for a bodyguard. Now, Morgulis is kind of tempting. He could play air, but then that's one round where Gaston isn't being dealt with, right? Or you could just play... what's the other plot? Rationing. You're going to get two characters killed. Maybe the hand has Melisandre now or something.
Well, he surely would have discarded Melisandre.
Yeah, but the King's Gate was after.
Yeah.
Okay, now Gaston is there. There's no Azor Reborn. There is a seal, and two characters die. Martell has 4 gold to work with, so Venomous Blade is 3 on its own. This could be the final round if things go well for Baratheon, but how do you deal with that with Gaston? Even if Morgulis was going to be played, he's not going to marshal enough cards to get for Mad King's Command to really matter. So,
well, he's putting in a lot of locations.
Yeah, I was going to say Hanno could have gives him some econ boost, I guess. Or does it? But it doesn't even, so it's just a waste. Didn't even use the blood orange grow. Hanno could have played rationing here against this, and Gaston wouldn't be a factor then. But now you're not getting 3 characters with this. You're keeping 3 cards. Secret Pact and Robert, okay.
Alright.
Well, we knew that was there, so it looks like he's going to... Does he keep 2 gold is the question. Yeah, he does, okay. There could be a Jukan Hagar that kills him. That's another one rationing would have stopped. But let's see. Hanno has 3 gold, and he made his decisions after seeing Kingsgate, so must be confident that this is still playable. That's more draw. If he marshals nothing, then Martell doesn't need to worry too much, because marched is the thing. Okay, see another Shire or something. No.
Well, Jack and Hagar would be a minor disaster right now.
Could have traded for a bodyguard really, or played rationing. Although I do like all of these cards going away now. So what's left for Martell is first snow, duel, and march to the wall. None of them have brilliant econ. And if he's gambling on a Varys now, that's a very expensive Varys to get rid of a character that would have been marched anyway. There's one Jaqen Hagar in the deck, 3 Varys and 2 Last of the Giants.
Yeah, and if he does play Varys now, that's 1 card left, 3 locations, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to march him. Obviously, Robert cannot attack,
Yeah.
so he's just going to stay there. All of his attachments, Hanno just marshaled in a way to keep most of his cards. He could trigger King's Gate, but would be over reserve and lose some econ. Misty Morn. Was that in the discard pile or is it being played? It's being played.
Fair enough.
Takes Grimble Trader and Vanguard Lancer. He keeps 2 gold though. 2 gold for the econ. I mean, for the Donish Freedom if he goes second. It's going to be difficult to repopulate. So March is going to be 6 gold. Yeah, it's something. Hanno doesn't like his hand, so. Well, that's a shame. That really is a shame. Got too many things killed as well. And the dupe of Alistair, that sucks. Bodyguard to keep him alive, although I think it would have gone on Celici. Or even an heir.
Yeah, he can dare now.
No,
Too much.
It's not useful. So, what does he have left? So he has rationing, supporting the faith, and the last one is. What's the last one, Saraaa? Air, of course. Yeah, supporting the faith, not surprising. Have to go first. Venomous Blade might still be there, or it might not. It's an investment is to keep it as one of your cards. And you need to marshal a character before you can marshal it. Kills this one though.
Okay, we have seized with 3 gold. Nah.
Yeah.
Not brilliant.
So if he's kept Venomous Blade, he can play that and get a Vanguard Lancer. Or this, of course. Game's not going well, but there's 24 characters in the Martell deck.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep Venomous Blade, that's the annoying.
Get an intrigue. Could we marshal the power? Well, maybe not. You can't put Venom's Blade on Vanguard Lancer. It has to go on Martell characters. So Hanno does nothing, and Rowandra will do his 1 intrigue. Hits the last Azor Ahai Reborn, so that's now dead. Seal still in hand. Wins dominance as well. So 6-5 it is. And he's up to 6 cards now. That's the first snow. There is some ambush. The guys, the Shadow City bastards. And
The guy.
the Shadow Priestess.
The girl is the guy. Shadow
And
City bastard.
Valyrian, the cat. Arya Hotach as well, but no gold for his ability. In fact, all of that ambush is, you can just do 1. Okay, there's the chamber. So he now has Throne in Chamber. Okay, now time to have drawn something good, right?
Yeah. Let's get another Robert of Stannis. Wait, how many Roberts have gone?
Just the 1.
Just the 1? Should be entitled to another.
Yeah. Could get a Melisandre.
Let's go. Oh, Stannis. We'll take it.
Must have something else, otherwise he wouldn't have used it. Well, that's... Come on, it's first now. Why do you use King's Roads? Oh, maybe he had to anyway. Yeah. Oh, come on. We've all done it, but...
Well,
He's there with Lightbringer.
let's not get now
Vengeance.
vengeance.
Well, is he immune? No, he's not.
Yeah, but he didn't get vengeance anyway.
It's a lot of power. Unfortunately, can't get his trigger either because of rationing.
Yeah.
I think Lightbringer is there to stay now.
Yeah.
Unless there's another one in hand.
You could trade down to, but yeah, to bodyguard, but I don't think there's no.
Now, is there going to be a Varys? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that means it's going to be 8-6 with the power on the faction guard. So, Lightbringer still in hand. And now it's duel with its 4 gold and relatively high initiative against air. That simply cannot do anything. Not even worth finding anything because it sacrificed and thins your deck. Yeah. Hanno forced to go first. Venomous Blade is back, right? For the Chads, we know there's an Acolyte of the Flame. Use the King's Road, but he had to get Stannis and Lightbringer, right? Or did he not? Yeah, he had to use it. So that didn't matter.
Yeah, I could keep just doubled. Nice.
March is coming back. He'll get some power in the meantime, though, unless...
Yeah.
Is there a secret pact still there?
Yeah. Not sure. Yeah.
What's the plan now?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not going to
You
marshal
would
him.
need at least like a reducer or something, I guess.
Well, but I would still... Okay.
Okay. There's only Shadow Princess from the Shadow cards.
Yes, I think so. Free Throne and Chamber, though, and an intrigue claim. So Martell is having a good one here. What's going to happen next round? King in the North, not even enough to play Robert. And a Vanguard Lancer, so he can do power challenge. You know what? It's beginning to look like she's dead, so that's good. I might have to win the last one. I have to practice. I was hoping I could study instead. 11-5, that's turned around massively. Was there a problem with just playing Robert here? Okay, you forced the march, but it's fine, right?
Well, did Robert go? No, he didn't. You play Robert now. You can start turning it around, maybe. Because, I don't know.
But there's still a secret pact. Duel is pinned. Robert and Stannis are alive, I guess. But
Oh, what's that?
Alistair and Selisi.
Well, no more Alistairs. Yeah, very few Stannises. Could get Robert. I mean, we know there's Robert.
So now it's actually Pentoshi into supporting the Fate. That's actually interesting. So
Oh no, let's get some.
plenty of gold and Gaston still locked. And Hanno has decided to go first. Comes with the bodyguard, the Chad that's going to die. Think we'll get... Yeah, doesn't have it.
Okay.
Doesn't have it. Okay, that was sad. That was really sad. Guess it's not meant to be. So if I lose the last one without, if I win, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Secret Pack couldn't be ambushed with supporting the fight, I guess, there. But then, I don't know, this one can, you can go first, leave 3 gold, and as soon as he's marshaled, before he gets a bodyguard, you can kneel him as well. Yeah, that wouldn't have happened. Pay attention. Although, I don't know. It's wasn't fun to watch. Again, everything went badly here. Varys trigger on a single character, but yeah, just didn't protect well against that Morgulis. He had a good board against Duel, a big one, and two of the middle ones, right? But just that one round that he couldn't attack into Gaston, the exchange was forced to give milks, and Secret Pact was there. I don't know. Because he was very rushy. Without a milk, Robert would have got on the verge of victory. But yeah, well, it is what it is. So that's now 1-1. And unfortunately, we don't have James Walmsley. Have myself, but I'll give it a go against the deck that is still. Is it still undefeated?
Think
Where are they?
so?
Manifest Gods is one. Yeah, or
Yeah.
three.
Although I
That's
think,
pretty sad for me.
yeah, but it's not that bad of a matchup against yours. Against the Loof or Scum. I think it's alright matchup. It is a battle, but could be done.
Okay. Yes, we'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for watching this one with us, and see you next time.